John Opinion Sports here, and today I'm going to do a video. I picked out four safeties. I'm going to end up doing two videos of safeties because there's so many this year. So I'll put four in each video, but what's cool about the safeties in this class is they're just so close to each other talent-wise. I mean, pretty much there's seven or eight guys that can go at the end of the first to the end of the second, right around that area. Not just like very much of a gap. So it's a pretty deep class. So I'm thinking most of these guys that I'm going to talk about today, well, in my next video, before the 36th pick for the Giants. I mean, if you're not a Giants fan, you watch the video, it still kind of gives you an idea of layout. But what I'm gonna do for this video is I'm just gonna go through the notes that I had written down through instead of just off the top of my head winging it. That we can really get an idea of what I've seen on the tape and how I felt. But anyways, I'm gonna start with Grant Delpit, and I know some people like size. Grant Delpit, 6'2", 213 pounds. He's a really tall, lean guy, and he leads with his helmet often, which will create fumbles, but I think it'll also create penalties. He will get, if a running back or something or a receiver ducks his head down, he will get helmet-to-helmet collisions and 15-yarders occasionally. So he tackles low and he don't wrap up very often. Um, yeah, it's not a trait that I like. He definitely, when he gets in the league, he needs to wrap up more. But he runs downhill, great burst, and he don't miss contact off. Um, his hands are not great. He drops a lot of easy picks. He plays the free safety side, which is a bonus for us Giants fans because excuse me, ideally we'd love to kick low down at the slot corner. So I mean, if we were to take Grant, they'll pick. That'd be nice. He's decent in coverage. Did better when he pressed at the line. That's one thing I noticed. He did really good against tight ends, pressing at the line. Um, for a safety, when he comes down, he sets the edge well. Um, lightning quick until he has to change direction. Yeah, that's one thing. He is straight line. He is fast and savage. But when he has to change direction, he. Uh, anyways, I put on here summary. Not a great tackler. Yes, I've noticed that. So I wrote, he plays with reckless abandon, aggressive in the backfield. Um, he's going to get a lot of tackles at the line or right behind the line, but he'll miss a bunch too and drive you crazy. He's not for everyone, and he'll drive coaches nuts. uh, he and my best trait that I had written down here for him is he don't care about his body. He really is just completely reckless. That's the best thing about him. But he had a high ankle sprain last year, so I kind of like just watched the highlight reel for him. I just knew that from the little bit I've seen from him, he wasn't the same. So I went back and watched. I went back and watched four games from Bill Pitt in his 2018 season, and overall, just his fundamentals and just his tackling, I can't. I wouldn't take him in the first round. I really wouldn't. I know for some people that's contra. I know there's people that love Randall Pitt. What was that? I don't know, something's dinging over here. Anyways, on to Xavier McKinney. He's 6', 201. So I got written down. He's got good athleticism, but not great. He's very good wrap-up tackler. Does a good job locating the ball and jarring it loose. He can attempt to tackle too high sometimes. I did notice that. Played a lot in slot and held his own. He reads quarterbacks and has good reaction, good change of direction. Has to work on deeper coverage. Sometimes he needs to get his head turned around a smidge quicker. Okay, so for summary here, I wrote he understands his role and is in the right place. A little undersized for safety, but has good pop for his size. Does well with A gap blitzes. He's a smart guy. He'd make the Giants' nickel defense better day one. And I kept coming away with the word versatile. When we heard Giants coaches, that's the kind of players they want. So I wouldn't be mad at McKinney at pick 36. I'd bet money he's a starter in a year, definitely within two. Um, I'd like for him to get a full-time position though, because he really was kind of bounced between uh, slot corner and free safety over there. Well, just safety in general. But Honestly, best trait I got for Xavier McKinney is his intelligence. But yeah, I like McKinney a lot more than Del Pitt. So I know you guys love Del Pitt, but so um, I really didn't. I really wanted to investigate Anton Winfield because I realized he's getting a lot of hype. And I didn't get a chance to see too much of him, so I probably spent more time looking at Antoine Winfield's games than any other. And first off, what I'd written down is he's a decent punt returner. And he is. I'll get into that a little bit later. But when he plays deep, when he plays deep safety, he's a lot better running down to make plays. I've noticed that. So when he plays deep, when he's running down towards the line, he makes good plays. But when he's running back up the field, the ball's over his head. He kind of struggles. So I don't think he'd be a good middle fielder. I have your quick reactions, tipped passes. When he gets the ball, he's looking to score. He's got great hands. Very stocky frame. He's a solid little dude. Very balanced and structured. When he's not balanced, he struggles to tackle and react. You can tell he's been coached up. So he's elusive with the ball in his hands. When he picks up a fumble or gets a pick, he's a nightmare for the offense. He gets hit and keeps his balance. You aren't taking him down unless you wrap him up. He's solid against run and pass, but not elite with either. I have questions about his coverage. Could be a very good DB if he gets in the right system. And for my best traits, what I have written down for best traits is instinct and body control. He's just Johnny on the spot. Whether he's recovering fumbles or grabbing tip picks, he's in the right place at the right time. And I did notice that he really is. It's just like every fumble he's there. He's pretty good at ripping out fumbles, and his eye-hand coordination is just ridiculous. Because I mean, he catches everything, and he makes it look easy. He was really good. He had like 2 or 3 punt return touchdowns. I'd watching the games. He is just shifty. Well, if you're a Giants fan or Lions or Seahawks, if you ever seen Golden Tate, he almost moves like Golden Tate. It is weird. I swear that guy could be a receiver. But I'm not interested for the Giants for him this year. If we were more of a complete team, I'd take a shot on him. But what's nice about him is I understand, you know, he could develop. I see the extra value as a punt returner. I really do. So that would bump him up a little bit. But yeah, I think a second round pick's fine for Antoine Winfield. I'm sure he'll get picked in the second round. I don't see him as a first rounder just because he needs some work. But the other guy is Kyle Duggar. And this guy, oh my God, what a trip. This is ridiculous. He was another guy with a special teamer. I watched him run back so many. I watched his little highlight reel. I had to from watching the tape because it was just ridiculous. He played in a Division II school, so to leap the NFL will be interesting to say the least. But okay, so some of the things I've written down: he has ideal size and athleticism. I think he's a free safety. He's got great range. The tape is hilarious. He's twice the size as all the players on the field. Train wrecks ball carries almost every time. He makes contact. He makes every time he makes contact. If Forrest Gump and the Water Boy had a kid, it would be Kyle Duggar. I strongly advise watching the tape. Yeah, it is. He is. It just seems like he's twice the size of everybody. It is hilarious. It's hard to tell how he'll translate to the NFL, but he has the physical traits. He needs to read the quarterback more often. He's staring down receivers. Needs coaching. I have that highlighted. Yeah, he really does. He's a very raw player, development player, but huge upside. He could be a star. A star. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy could be a superstar. There's just not a lot of footage on him out of all the guys, like 8 guys that I've been watching. He had the least, just from the school. But for him, the best traits that I have written down is athleticism and over the top range. Um, I also have ferocious wrap up tackler. I mean, some of his hits are ridiculous. There's coaches, I also wrote here, there's coaches out there that would love a project like Duggar. If the Giants draft him, I'd be stupid excited, but not expect too much early on. The sky's the limit for this kid. And he's the real life water boy. And he really is, I'm telling you. I probably enjoyed watching Kyle Duggar more than any other player this year. Um, I don't even remember the team. It's a weird name the school even played for, but I'm telling you, the way he hits, he's like Cam Chancellor. But the thing is, what the scariest part about it is, he's got the speed and the over the top skills. So, all right, that's it for us four guys, and I still got a few more games to watch on the other four. Appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. Ring the bell for all my Giants content. Stay safe, folks.